Hello, welcome to the Professional Sales Academy, a program where we learn about sales, marketing, and business development techniques that will help move your business to the next level. We have been learning about objections and the fact that there are reasons why prospects are not able to buy things from salespeople, or reasons why salespeople are not able to close deals as often as they ought to. The first kind of objections we learned in our previous series was unspoken objections, where the prospect is not speaking, not giving you any clue, not saying anything, allows you to do your presentation and talk, and at the end of the day, he tells you he or she is not interested. Today, we are going to look at another kind of objections or reasons why salespeople are not able to make the deal. There are excuses. Excuses are usually instinctive reactions to any sales approach or presentation. Excuses are not personal, and they are not serious either. When salespeople get excuses, the best kind of salespeople, what they usually do is that they nod their head, smile, and agree to whatever the excuse is, and they ask questions. After the excuses has been given, they make sure they ask the prospect a question which will allow them to take control of the situation. What we all need to understand is that sales is not mechanical, it is psychological. So the salesperson should be able to be in a position to take control of the conversation by asking relevant questions to the prospect. And mind you, before a person has bought or patronized your goods and service, the person is not yet a customer. So technically speaking, you cannot call that person you are speaking to as a customer. That person is a prospect. So if you hear prospect a lot in my presentation, it's in the right order. A lot of the times when the prospect says that they are not interested, they can't buy, they can't afford the product, they don't have the budget for that, chances are that the salespeople have talked about the price way too earlier than they ought to have talked about the price, or they have talked about the price without qualifying the product or exploring the value of the product to the customer. Most of the times when you hear such an excuse, one of the things that the salesperson can do to take control of the situation is, when you hear people giving excuse, they don't have money, they don't have the budget, they are not ready for that, what you can say is that, oh yes, that's right. Most people in your situation felt the same way when I first called on them. By now, they are one of our most happiest customers, and they recommend our product and services to their family and friends. And when you say this, what you realize is that immediately the impulse reactions that will cause the people not to buy will fade away, and they will be able to pay attention to you and listen to what you have to say. In that time, all you need to do is to ask relevant questions again here in the presentation and unravel the very need of the customer, and make sure you align the need of that particular customer to the product or service you are selling. By doing that, you have blocked the objection and you can take control of the sales presentation. When that is done, the sale is set in motion. Just ask the buying question and the prospect will be able to make a buying decision.